this book review, we're doing Goosebumps, The Curse of the Camp Cold Lake. And yes, that is a ghost. If you like spooky ghost stories, this is for you. So like always, we're going to start off talking a little bit about it, and then I'll give you a spoiler alert, and we're going to really get into it. So this book is about a sister and brother that go to camp, and as you guessed it, there's a ghost there, and as you guessed it, the lake is cold. That part I didn't like, just because it's supposed to be like a camp. But I would give this book probably 3 out of 5. It wasn't bad. It could have been better, but it wasn't bad. So I would say 3 out of 5. If you like spooky ghost stuff, this is for you. Alright, spoiler alert, we're really gonna get into it. So it's a sister and brother, and I think we can all agree that the sister is utterly annoying, and like we would never be her friend in real life. She's kind of a brat. But they go to this camp, this like water sports camp, and the brother's like having a ball, and the sister's just having issue after issue, and she actually almost died when she drowned, and she got brought like back to life, like resuscitated. But while she was passed out, they go into like what she's seen while she was passed out on the other side, and that part was so creepy. Like, she woke up at the camp, but everything was cold and dark, and there was nobody. She was like running through every cabin trying to find somebody, and the person she found was dead. It was someone who died at this camp like years ago. So then when she's resuscitated and brought back to life, she was like, oh my God, thank God it was just a dream or whatever, right? No, because that girl that died at the camp haunts her. Every chance she gets, she tries to like make her accidentally like die, because like in the afterlife or whatever, when she's like haunting this camp, her big thing is that this camp's really big on like buddy systems, and because she's the only one that's died at the camp, she doesn't have a buddy. So she wants her to die so she can finally have a buddy at the camp. It's so sad, but so like creepy too. And I enjoyed it, except for the part where there was one part where like she was getting run over by a boat, and the propellers, and it like literally said in here, the propellers sliced her life vest in half and cut her head off. And like the next page, which was like where it should have ended, I felt like, but the next page was like, just kidding, it just, you know, she thought it did, but it didn't really. And I was like, I didn't like that. Like, don't get my hopes up. I felt like that's where it should have ended, but it didn't. And it was kind of like a, just kidding, she's fine. The propellers actually like went over her head somehow. And I was like, what? But you just said 1 page ago that it literally sliced her head off. I don't know. I felt like that was weird. I don't really like that. But it definitely had a big twist at the end. I was not seeing that at all, where she was running away and the ghost was trying to like kill her again, and she run into another ghost who this whole time she thought was like an actual camper, and it wasn't. So, which kind of was like a plot twist or plot hole, because it's like, I thought she didn't have a buddy, and now you're saying there's 2 girls that are dead at this camp, so she did have a buddy. And if that was the case, when she had like that, where she almost drowned and she's seen that ghost, why wouldn't she have seen both girls? So it's just, that part kind of, I didn't really care for. And I wasn't a huge fan of the ending. But overall, it definitely is creepy. And it is a good read. So, I would recommend 3 out of 5. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked the ending, what you thought they should have done differently, and any other thoughts or opinions. And like always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.